GETTYDemarai Gray was a thorn in Newcastle's side all evening. The Toon forward, back defending and under pressure from fellow substitute Shinji Okazaki, turned Jamie Vardy's left-wing cross into his own net 4 minutes from time. Recalled Spanish striker Joselu had handed the Jaws a dream start with the 4th-minute opener, courtesy of Dwight Gale's assist. But Riyad Mahrez struck a deserved leveller for Leicester in the 20th minute, though it owed much to the careless hands of keeper Karl Darlow. The impressive Demarai Gray gave the visitors the lead on the hour, but Gale's cute 73rd-minute strike set up an enthralling finale. Newcastle have now taken only 1 point from their last 7 matches, and this was the first time boss Rafa Benitez had suffered a third straight home defeat in the Premier League. Counterpart Claude Puel, however, was celebrating 3 successive Premier League victories for the first time. It was a bitterly cold night on Tyneside, but things seemed to be hotting up on the takeover front after Toon owner Mike Ashley's Curry House meeting with PCP Capital Partners bid Amanda Stavely. Against the background of uncertainty, Benitez is waiting anxiously to learn whether he will have funds for what he terms the obviouses need to add to his squad in next month's transfer window. But he was given a lift by the return of centre-back Jamal Lascelles and winger Christian Atsu, both sidelined through injury since the 10-home loss to Bournemouth over a month ago, though the pair had to be content with places on the bench. Ayoze Perez turned the ball into his own net to hand the win to Leicester to mark the Magpies' milestone. Commemorative flags and banners, displaying images of Benitez and former Toon bosses Kevin Keegan and Sir Bobby Robson, greeted the teams. And Newcastle ensured the decibel level was raised when Gale sped down the left and pulled the ball back for Joselu to finish first time. Mikel Merino then released Gale in the inside left channel and he flashed a shot across goal and narrowly wide of the far post. The Foxes finally sprang into life when Gray, scorer of the only goal in the home win over Burnley last weekend, forced a near-post save from Darlow. It seemed to shake Leicester from their early lethargy and the shock of falling behind. Midfielder Wilfred Ndidi was a little ambitious with a 25-yard strike that he dragged well past Darlow's right-hand post. And Gray was agonizingly close with an 18th-minute curler from similar distance that Darlow was delighted to see drift beyond the frame of the goal. But Leicester levelled when Merino gave the ball away to Ndidi, who fed Mahrez, and Darlow was found wanting as the shot went through his hands. Gray then delivered a dangerous left-wing ball that Leicester's former Newcastle right-back Danny Simpson, sliding in at the back post, couldn't convert. Vardy had happy memories of his previous visit to Tyneside. It was here, 2 years ago, that he equalled Ruud van Nistelrooy's mark of scoring in 10 successive Premier League games as the Foxes won 30 in the remarkable, title-winning season. Vardy, of course, went on to break the record when his run ended on 11 matches. Riyad Mahrez scored a stunner for Leicester to make it 11-7 goals so far this season is respectable enough, but Vardy does have his lean spells and had managed only 2 in 10 club games going into this encounter as he went in search of his 50th Premier League strike. And Vardy had the scent of goal on 28 minutes when he was put clear by Mahrez before going down in the box under the challenge of right-back Deandre Yedlin. But referee Neil Swarbrick was having none of it and Puel protested furiously on the touchline. Newcastle were rocking, but Jacob Murphy brought a save from keeper Kasper Schmeichel, who had to push the ball away. Toon mounted the first serious attempt on goal after the break when they won a corner on the left, but Joselu headed wide from Matt Ritchie's flag kick. The pace was a lot less frenetic compared to the game's scintillating start, but Leicester seized the lead when Mahrez pinged a superb crossfield ball to Mark Albrighton. All it took was a cushioned layoff by the winger and it was left to Gray to fire past Darlow with the aid of a deflection off home centre-back Florian Lejeune. Darlow then had to make a smart save from Mahrez as Leicester looked for a potentially killer third goal. But Newcastle were back in it after Gale picked up possession on the right, checked inside onto his left foot, and drilled the ball past Schmeichel. Gale pulled the ball across goal on 79 minutes as Newcastle suddenly found another gear. But Perez then put them into reverse.